It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filmed for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Calvin Austin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
It's going to tuck it and run. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And that's going to be a touchback. No! It goes out at the 1. Wow, they still have a shot at this. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Roll back, trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and for the first time. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Here's Daniels. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
York to the line. 1st and 10. On play action with Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Likely's got it right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
1st down. Okay, ready? 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Big alert! 70 Lions! Check out!
Running with Scannaboo. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they have 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Come on, set! 1918!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Kate. Quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Dart going to throw again.
Now that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
18 Cardinal, 8.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants break the tie here in the 1st. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. All set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Daniels from the pistol. Pass complete to Lane. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Third and short, Daniels dumps it off to his running back. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. This one's to Slayton, left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, this is Scalaboo. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Going on first down, it starts. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scalaboo. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
15 yards. That's another Giants first down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. First and 10, he keeps it on the option, and he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 13-point lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights, and the Giants double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Washington first down.
Washington first down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Commanders.
50 Bison. Let's go now. Drop 50. Drop
First
50.
and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's running with it, and he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
19 tight. 19 tight.
A gain of 12. First down,
70.
Washington.
Go.
Daniels back to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown.
Touchdown,
The
Washington.
Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He rolls to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Go, Shaq. Look at 19.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10 now from the 46.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First in. Ready, ready.
Dart from the pistol. Pulled in by his back, Scadaboo. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is first down that comes with it.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Second and 10 now, here's Dart. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route, too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. The 10. Push for the end zone. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds Neighbors right side. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. On the handoff, here's Scattergood. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. 1st down now. Ball at the 33. One play action with Dart. They drop this down. Scattergood. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 35 out of that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 33-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. low and bounces short of his man.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, third and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. It's going to tuck it and run. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
On the move, headed right. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Has this at the 6.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Let's go now. Safety Rangers, step hiking and clean.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. 79, 6, ready.
Daniels now on first down. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
19 Lions.
Daniels from the pistol. Headed out right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 24 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Seven Pirates.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Running right. This is Krosky Merritt. And that's good for a gain of 5. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Daniels now. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary. He just made him pay.
Commanders 31, Giants 28. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Austin on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Behind some time right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to slot up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go!
From the gun, it's Daniels. And it's going to be dropped off for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's go now. Deputy Timberwolf.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And give it to Krosky Merritt. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Got it!
First and goal. Krosky Merritt. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal.
70 Timberwolves!
Trying again here, Krosky Merritt. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Daniels, third and goal. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal.
Cut 19! Here we go! Here we go! 19, Tiger, 19!
Back to throw it. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Giants 28.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
To kick off.
Here's Tracy on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Likely's got it right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Looking quickly here. Throwing off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's third down. They'll air it out on third. That one finds his man, Likely. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, it's tipped. It's tipped. Interception. Nick Cross has it. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to